Amerina ho kwaba at the bar Wise Radio at free Hamburg Brasso sir I was say de Meman enti dwumadi de Abramo SMP let's see ofie e Ghana SMP let's see o wiase editie na di kano na yasin konwa ya de ho nsam eba ena dwumadi na ya fully park free samra kopim say no wotwe bebo o hwema akoma mienu adwumadi na ya de Abramo every blessed Monday evening bia ena yetra se na enimu di politics ho nkomo adonte from the Charles atra se ya the National Democratic Congress ya hwe enimu se sita enso so eba be si MPP for anan me yat politics asekakra ana na me fan say ya kenkan obehu niema a ekoso ena se onipanya ne ho a na ne wura fi na chi se onipanya ne ho a adwea also onya de dwen konkan hu de beba da ache no sa adwen no na ayira MB for whom so more power from Kromumfa odo ebeba was all sure be address no opposition trying to sako Charles onyanko beda ananya bri opatumi Jordan no pano no afa tetefo no ofre obusa ne ebe ka ho asa na niabre o pebibi de ma na manyoko senyera de na ya si MPP for na o ma beba so wodo ebeba ze Ghana na ya yemfie wotwa de da ho boye ho ba nya su se pepepepepepe atwitwa di na wa ye dai me se wo be fa ba that was Jesus Beso mo abeba chesi obi abio afede ya bremo ena fre organizer ena fre chairman ena trekrata abra ena yesei aya bre yena banka se ne Yehowa sanya mene ne ade ya ho ato no so na ono na ade nyina mu wadi aboye na ohu ya mmobo ono na wawowa yen na wohwe yen so ne da so tiase ha yetiase mfiri enwuma bi mu yetiase a enye krata bi ya kenkan ne bambo bi ade amaye sa yetiase a enyo bi tumi bi ode kutai na me yetiase aya asafo awurade ono na wawowa yen na wohwe yen so na wabo yen ho ban sa wonnim awurade a na wonnim ade nyina na odo ho bam no so na watwenade a eso na mu edu odifa tumi antene no tumi bi atumi sisa no ono kuto no fa tumi bi decision won wa ejina na bem that is the Lord that we are serving ye abanka se ani Yehowa ni mu ne ade tumi ni ye bambo nyina ama ono kuto ne ani da so ono kuto na be ye de ho atwere no ono kuto no wo hye yembo sa ayedin sedan a obeyi de afiri mu ona wonim sa nyame ni nim ade a esombu ye sa wode wo ho amansuo bi wode wo ho amaboba bi wode ho amade bi onipa na aya wawieye eswa wawieye eswa hwehwa safo awurade achi kwan ni mu na tumi nyina wa ene mi fie ne me pam de no ane de ho adon I love to serve the Lord fa ho ma awurade ono no be hwe oso no obo ho ba afia shase na hu ni suro bebrebe but ona no wa awurade ni no nim se obokọ no de won betwa ha na ni da so asa na so ma ni da so ba braboni je na ni pamu no na wa hye ma ama na ni pahu amu bisasa na ye dan asafo awurade ye da wase Jesus ye da wase ono no wa hwe ye nso ono no wa ye I love worshiping the Lord. We are bank sini Yehowa. Ya me ho akwa ba bio. Wa yi afiri owo mu. Wa ma ye nkwa eni awieye. ni din ni asafo awurade ni din mu na tumi nyina bre wo ho ase asafo awurade yeda wase Jesus yeda wase awurade yeda wase wono aye yensa udin na sedanka ye be soli udin da biara akonya bia ba ye udin na ye bebo yeda wase Jesus Meman enti dwumadie Samri akopem sen no wotwe bebo ye mekanya mesem dabi enche ye dwumadie no be hye so Charles Edika Trance ye hwa ni mu se sita abeba no be drama MPP and ye executive producer aye minister ewisi bono modin p assisted by brother friend Kofi na abrante ne yire ho afadodo ne yire so nim nyum to ba bia me som ho na ne yire so som ne yire to nyum ro maya mo fefe mu nyae isanse ne yire nyamia wodi na chi no wo Kofi ho abati ahwe asebe baba so kra wo gya no nyina na so dem ne akoda ne yire to nyum na ne bayi ye wo frɛ no na Kofi atwi na ni kura aso nim nyana yire ya bo ayire no nyanya medwuma yi kwa ka cho yezem so nim nyonto o ma worship so out muza asɔre ho nyanya mo nkukuro sane na minim se fia na oto saa nyu ni bo ha ni kunu eye petre sa anya masem but Kofi so muza wo hawa musu fidia no hwan musu anu hwan na ne betre fidia mu ha pa yebedin komo e chakra tase I want to say if you boko John Boko exactly. Send the American Yakopo in a film, the cassette and Nado. That's all you want. That's all say I Nipa from over Banabi year free or the same. So, what kind of an admission of failure on his part? Really? A new leader, meaning a and is your bread. Man, can you cry? And we soon to me attribute say Ebia or for me and yes, slip of tongue, no. Or emphatic and he was certain about what he was saying. Yes. When to me find share Sabian and honor a pie and insanity. Is this Ghana for new leader in Mkwe? Yeah, oh, John Mama, Yamiadoma 2025 or Befe Kunjana. Why be paying in this or bar or betting me a year? But I say, too early to ask this question. Mama or only one term. So we are behind the sea. You from who be there? We do. When we get to the bridge, we shall cross because we share constitution now. Constitution, no, and my president be 4 years. So what I say? Yeah. In this 4 years, no, our second term is subject to people accepting your message and voting for you. The second term is not automatic. And in the constitution in them say 4 years na me the amount mandate na ye the amount no you are bound to execute same within that 4 years. In the who execute edu baby na man for mu say no why perform it to a certain level appreciable e ho e no mo hwe no mo ma second term. One term no one any the Meman how because a constitutional imperative and he cannot overlook it. Sure. Okay. You're streaming live or Facebook and so YouTube. Jumedi Nidin Ade Meman inti every summer I copy him say no one trade ebebo yanimo dear Shiana Fe in summer editie yetimi Ade ahon sensem nyina no de ebremo e we fie nana ye dwumadie nsema hodo a ye ba behwe no ye be call minority no years on be demonstration, that is Occupy Bank of Ghana protest na ka o se koso na I just say chira na ruling no e be free the high court aba say march no e betimi aba so na say emma so na NDC so lawyers are ewo NDC ekuonim no over the weekend omokobo mu hwadwa ewo akosombo na omoto onsa e the friend Dr. Aferijan, the former chairman of the Electoral Commission no omoto onsa the friend o ma papa no kwase na okokasa IP etu NDC for say IPAC omayi omu ho afrim no momodin say IPAC frame meeting bia omu beko na afi omu grievances omu wo nyina no omu etumi e a pass it through the IPAC na afi zo recommendations bia also mu ye reforms bia wo se ye e de fa ye mra ye de to aba ho no omu so betimi ama Ghana for enya omu a consensus inti okoy na His Excellency the former president of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, and so echo ho na okoye very emphatic statement say ya court ahodo e wo Ghana, the Supreme Court, the High Court, eba besi ase no nanado kanka the Supreme Court no appointing kwofo exceeded the number also nkomu eya adwuma e the Supreme Court no amempo mo appoint wo no ebinum eye MPP for or very emphatic say ebinum eye MPP for enti ebeya lawyers omuso tu mu ho asi ho so mu be ebe pre justice e de ama NDC no ono so be make sure say oba into power obe make sure say ankofo no so no most na ebe join the bar na afa omuso ahwa ama NDC dwumadi etumi akoso na no dwada e betra di nkomo e wo be man ti dwumadi so e di nkomo pi di fa cooler atodwa e wo ni je ye sore ya ne brother ni wukuada anwumre ye kote so a Gabon enso so omo so asati up cool a meka say enedai o sojani a odi cool nanim no ya so ani in a is also or transitional president ask to winner oba be sa transition no obinim but o say oba be make sure say Gabon omo constitution no be reforms na afezo enema bi entodwa e wo Gabon ene amanfrafo mo baji kuro na fa no omatima mo bia atumi afrimako o say ku no oye because na adrumra o say otimi esave Gabon kuro no na otimi eji edisi honom. These are many more na ye there ba na ku nsensem ya ekoso the francophone states or Africa no and no and security analyst be the atuja say it's about time I was say ECOWAS and AU for sorry na baby a amanyosem ene ye baby a ekwaya efa so buman no enko ye baby a katasehye ekoso no omubowura ho no mo de pepeyo etu ye anya sa free the francophone ho pepepe na ba the anglophone states no enso so these are many more na ye ba behwem nyame adoma we dey kakra bi on sports Black Stars enso so ewo Africa Cup of Nations qualifier match ebo na coach Edema Black Stars ye hwe ni muze nyame adoma free we be free na nkopem ochna there or that for a 3-month squad edimba betudwa ombesi akan ede ama Ghana is a group E yani group it is Madagascar, Central African Republic, Angola. Ghana na top table no with 7 points. Also Madagascar the dance here and Angola also toss me with 7 points. Central African Republic so 7 also emiensa. Ghana say base your board draw our chances of going to the African Cup of Nations will be in a state of limbo, but at all cost Babayara Sports Stadium Kumasi we need to score na yetimi enya yen ticket to African Cup of Nations. Oka Black Stars this time I need probably be a bemabu sanze team no sabi ye bibia oho kakra but ye hwe ni mu ze next time around NBA ye kwa African Cup of Nations na ye betimi akwa ya de asen ne aka etwamu no dwumadi ani din de Meman enti me din de Alfred odi kanta branch friend Charles enka ono ene ba bigiram de ama the National Democratic Congress amanyokuo no na wakasa de ama omo ye hwe ni mu bio se sita ba be kan sa on behalf of the Neo Patriotic Party na ono so be dijuma de ama omo Ghana so se nkomo ba ko ekoso IGP dampare na won sensam ni nipa bi cool omo ye se omo edi betu no ade so no na Parliament of Ghana set up a committee atachia MP wa Ebuakwa South ono na yeyi no as chairman for that committee omo probi na omahwe enema hodo a ekoso na enne very shocking revelation Superintendent George Asare ekopie o committee na anima o say former Northern Regional MPP chairman Bukari Nabu Bugri Nabu Bugri Nabu at a point ekacho muze omunkofa malam for makum yensa omunkofa bakum free Togo ono angaza susu ni malam fo mienu bi na omun work spiritually against dampare na ono ato officer obeka say okay adwuma no kra mentumi ento aso bi anase umbema na kafi je ye ku kafi da ze yade na aka wa show na ze wentumi endi ni dwuma amfa ma on my Ghana na as far as Sabapa no as IGP no ebeye din say 2024 the New Patriotic Party ebetimi break that 8 that was very shocking me tell say miyem sheme say krono afede be bia edunu ni say yanwini krono hu bi o how to retain power and how to get power just say ehu that's it you krono nyema ehu jack nyema who follows you know yeah
Medas Meshas na say
yeah you
okay Medas na before Meshas no mesere say mechia nkrofo mienu bi na say miensa bi Hamburg branch NDC chairman Mr. Buckman ebi obi a mechia constituency branch secretary and a branch executives for Nina because also chia chapter executives Mr. Dake chapter chairman ebi obi Mr. Dake Daniel Dake
on a branch
no chapter chairman
chapter no represented
okay chapter yeah NDC yeah chapter na branches Germany
ya kani na abom na is house of folk
and I friend the chapter in the share chapter na branches na bi ni Hamburg state no
there's a Hamburg Düsseldorf Berlin
obia na yakokabo
and na branches ti mo kabo man na chapter the chapter na Mr. Deke no na
Mr. Deke ne da
ono Hamburger
or Düsseldorf I think so and your branch chairman Mr. Buckman
ono Okruma Caroline there
ono ye women's organizer
branch and as a chapter
branch of Hamburg branch
wow
yes
hey anya sister wakona nimba
sana de neti
Caroline obi abichia
okay Cann yehwe sa nsemsemia ekoso ofiefa IGP audio ya eliki
ya
se wo hwe nia ekoso o my Ghana mu na wo de toto league tape ho a otumu say the positioner NDC ekuta for so many years nanado ebedi aban no tape ya be confirm say sa ye suspicion and as a position na ye kura no a valid suspicion and a stance wa MPP for more bomb mutirimupo say omono when it comes to elections they don't look at the freeness of it, they don't look at the fairness of it. Means bia umbefa so umbenya your friend is saying to media on Mefaso. Before Akufo Beba Ubekaya, dead bodies na yedi gu abontin unless maybe you are not aware of this issue. Nama serial killings. Okay, serial killings. And yet, what they say, Bushoni be a Pia Babon is a Bishaniana. So, one TV, it was part of their strategy to.
I for strategy,
MPP during Kufuor's time, no. It was part of their strategy to make the populace feel some sort of insecurity. Say you can come a month for there, and that is a dent on the government at the time, and it worked for them. Fast forward, Nanado 2016, and also interest Mahama printed diaries, $10 million without any evidence. Second interchange, were inflated figure, no, all sort of allegations and there were better 7 years. And you own to me improving a scintilla of evidence to indict former President John Dramani Mahama. Intisa nya odin tro nya kwan betina so na no hyase say obeye nyoma ebema wa consolidate ne stay in office if not for him per se krana ne party ebekoso atinem nti obaye na no hyase say oyi CEOs mramo ho kwan say they should retire at age of 60 and above. Obaye no yi omo ebito Dr. Anaba of Ridge Hospital, CEO na satam no Ridge Hospital no. Obaye no be yi omo ina no de no anu nkrofo e betena eho so that they will be doing his bidding. Wo hwe EC boss oyi ni free ho ode ono ani nipa Jane e be share ho a clearly it was not about the efficiency or the competence of procurement. Yes, procurement who redid the constitution of Ghana 1992 constitution say to remove a EC is coterminous with that of a superior court judge at the rank of appeal court. Inti ye won nyoma or say ansa na what trigger that impeachment processes no. So what you say, but procurement breaches your remedy procurement act no more say obi efum procurement and I say breach procurement laws na ye de twena so. So what I say, and yes sir ubetwe ne to ekunwa se na omo akotwe maame na to ekunwa no. It was all about making sure say maame no be fi ho no mo nya kwan de omo nipa aba betena ekunwa no so na wa yo omo building. What I say, inti sa tape ba yi. Some of us are not surprised because a well orchestrated planner they want to hijack the states. No to me aye biomo betimi bia no matena ekunwa no so kopim mra omo ankasa omo akoma beto omo yem no mo fi sa ekunwa no so because as at now no utie tape na wo de toto incident esi wo ayawa so West Wagon by election more. Sa papa ya and then who about some war a tape COP George George
Asari.
No,
only a COP commissioner no.
Commissioner.
Yeah, Isaac.
No, George Alex Mensah.
George Alex Mensah. God. Superintendent in George Asari.
That time now, incident he was the director of operations. And he superintended that violence na cause war. Your friend is saying no, ayawa so no. We share video now. He was asked an emphatic question about the identity of those men now no share marks no, and he was unable to disprove or approve the facts. Microphone fee police service, so he was reluctant in ensuring peace and orderliness will prevail at the voting center, because at the end of the day he knows if these people are able to scatter everything at the police station, it will inure to the benefit of MPP. So he stood aloof. He did not order his men the correct policemen to ensure police station order because he is a beneficiary of whatever the guys came to do over there. So what I say, until just opposing all these issues, any utterances papa no why waka any actions are utumu say no, the guy is in the police service not to promote the interest of Ghana but only to promote the interest of NPP. So position na okita no, and according to him he has your friend is saying I the seat, the IGP seat for so long a time. Ohuni say NDC better so for 8 years, between the period of 2009 to 2016.
No, or due promotion young
farmer. It is a payback time or whatever it is. No, the man, your friend is Alex Mensah, is not interested in promoting what Ghana needs. Ebema ye tumpon wa yabrabo.
Say Ebenezer is all bought to move for by name.
Say police or primary job is to protect life and property.
Yeah.
So that's it. It is a wushe near a course of violation West Wagon. I also West Wagon election by election one. He wasn't interested in protecting lives and property. He was only interested in,
according to him, was supervisor elections.
And what was the outcome?
Oh, say apart from Ayawa Sudi. Elections of also before the committee needed.
Yeah.
MSA no the only thing MBA one way or the other MBA directives anko ye ekofa pinche in the buy.
Inti na wo so bi sisi enimra dampare so betena so no election by elections ayakwa wo so obehu ni said no, one is interested in promoting the constitutional requirement of the police than the other, because dampare by current IGP dampare by yakokumewu uti skirmishes bi wo hwana
SC, but I yet very severe to say the SC here.
They call Arsenal what bibia na. And we share the trend is why Obaye Obia air budget so say no, he is working. On Fahone Nipa we wo form Mrabia or Mikushos or Becho or Chi Shatawale or Chi MPP second vice chairman. Some of we na wo form kwado Becho. So they say or not the Mrani Yejuma. And according to COP Alex Mensah, these acts of dampareno will not inure to the benefit of MPP, and for that matter, yen in free ho. It is a okasa assembly reaffirm NDC position said no, in Crawford way they are not interested in promoting the goodwill of Ghana, but they are only interested in promoting their parochial interest. And Munti and Omwasha see state institutions or more boy juma or more ye juma papa emma mine or more ye or more few no more de more crop for show. Share the current appointment or year call year. How could you tell me say you are appointing a known MPP communicator, a known person who has worked for the party, and the man was so bold enough to include his credentials as to the work that he has done for MPP, in his CV, and not submitting your friend is a president. Now, president to share any a course or appointing. So how can you tell me say?
Why is that okay?
Dr. Apiahine, the current your friend is saying appointment no two or three appointments. Two of them are known MPP members. So what I say now, Dr. Apiahine the end they will state you cry on your friend is the CV more or condemned. NDC party who you know we were alarmed. Any extra petition ekoma your friend is saying Council of State say bibi say na abede no mra president submit akwane CV say omu hwem no omu approve no omu appointing no, and then na omu taking into consideration Council of State say oh they omu the terminal CV ni buy no, they were only interested in looking at the person's qualifications. So if I am a lawyer,
but Chase, unim say meba to us, but Chance, unim some of the politics say Ghana.
Yeah, the politics say Ghana. You see, when we say yes, opinion tena fie ma nkwalare nanka na wan kan wo hwe no ye bu nan kan refo a wo yeda yi
okay
wo see the politics say o man no but instead of you to look at the substance of the issue rather than the form no you are only interested in the form say the politics say o man
yeah me can
is it true one say and then we are all talking about coups happening in the francophone countries so that's here in your man esisi ya also muso anu na coup no emma no the people sat aloof oh when family ho na me nya politics na me nya say ne coup ni ba no obia erashi obia kasabi ECOWAS moye ntwahan amanfo sisa constitutions eko terms a eni so oboko omoye ntwahan ama ni na esisi enemu wi amoso mo the military intervention na eko ho enioma eko so wo Ghana no say yanka say me ya politician me kan o ka say me kan o being partisan or tira bi etija eja na ate no enim MPP enim NDC is it not the case say apiahene ya MPP ni ana is it not the case say your friend is saying John Jane Bensa or your MPP
Babunim that me about question here who is declared as a party member
obia subjective but obia Neneye any his actions, hold on his actions and inactions put such a person in a biased situation ebema say yanka say take decision between MPP and NDC by virtue of his or her inclination into obey decision in favor of one political party
and who is a sympathizer.
A sympathizer is somebody by virtue of near party A or party B no often attracted to such political party. So what I say. But with respect to
some of our level allegations we NDC ni we MPP ni na ye man ni pano tim say bia wo hwe ne CV wo hwe ne credentials adwuma no de betimi ayan kama but yeah near the politics rem na ya say no it is any pano kokra no or ya adwuma na ote seat ni so no he's already in fears they also ye na bia be makro na nya fa ahudi akọ nanim no already ye di ka de charge bi ato no so dada o ya DC ni o ya MPP ni
enye sana ade na ti
sana ko so okro ni
enye bibia keke ene de conflict of interest e share ye mremu ade nti de conflict of interest e share ye mremu we are seeking to curb inyoma bi adachi bi ebedi yenya eno ene yanhwe ne ntu ase a nanado President Akufo-Addo appointing on one cousin as finance minister ene oka amene as a result of the reckless borrowing on the part of Kenufuriata simply because he is a direct beneficiary of these borrowings tama ye bobusia Ghana can many no oye.
Just the point is
you see asam na abeda ho no enya asam a sebikafra eye trasa when you look deeper now we a deep thinker you see say no enunti na the framers of the constitution this shame say so we are bibi sana en we are mampini ni say wo de wo ebusuafo ne wo nanfo ne sankrofo ebe hihye wa ban mu esa say so mu di bone a omo asotwe no eden untumi ntwe omo aso so what I say enunti na institutions bi o ma ye ti ato say no these are institutions ya nhwe ni ya dachi bi ebetumi apeja nti mayamfa ya manyo sem no enko hihye sa institutions ni mu how can you tell me say yisi the current composition of yisi ebe run fair free and fair election for your friend is saying 2024 yisi actually say ono no your friend is inclined to MPP now when you say about a process
I don't know
Bosman Asari is on record to have said NDC is a threat to your friend is saying our democracy masa me metra hanke ka bibia
that be just you can so dimin kan samne sa anko sa
that's your produce I think 2017 2018
samne no e dey
obey deputy commissioner
or making such a statement.
Yes, you ask your producer to.
Me nim set man or charge no or kika.
Or be commissioner ya no cast asem no. You be commissioner no cast asem no. Adentina your friend say Jane any suggestion bia NDC beba bia enye any suggestion MPP beba bia no afa. What at all was is she trying to achieve at the end of the day? Into Opa catch them say all is well. Your fans are they are competent, they have the requisite certificate so they can man the institutions. Who name say look when you are taking decisions, your friend will be intuition. Your intuition can influence your decision.
Sure.
So what I say
it does now, every time.
Yes. So the perception you have about somebody who has appeared before you and you have to take a decision on such a person by virtue of that friend saying perception that will find you may end up taking a biased decision against such a person. At the end of the day, who come to we are fair and just, I don't say no, and yes, I'm nipanity. You get it? So hold on. We share your friend saying the current composition of this ECR. Now we catch them say they are capable, they are going to run free and fair election. Elections and yet an event. A process.
Now, so process.
Process, if you
process,
you are interested in rigging an election in favor of your producer, you put in place measures every favor at the end of the day. Now you print ballot never go print.
Just.
But the ballot no to but the ballot no contractor A. So print it. Contractor A na me the ballot the command be MPP ni. Now me the contractor man. So I say so no so qualify. So print it. No I print it. Now at the time no all print no. Once oye obi a opese owiem nti. You know the kind of machinations some people go through. When you say ballot paper no etia invalid. O ti ballot paper say emutia invalid.
Me away.
And I want say paper here print here so your grades. It or you so inferior paper a printing ballot for voter registration. I want say a friend say ballot no so you're printing according to regions and according to constituencies until you are able to identify maybe a echo. These are practical ways obi betu ga faso e dey area. That is why ye ka say who percent you clear all this doubt. Don't appoint people who are politically exposed to such institutions. Yako appointing a politically exposed person as COP, friend say, Alex Mensah, Akoshe Director of Operations, and then amount for enemebu amount for aya krepo egufi no. Kasami boy, I was always one victims. Do you know their current state?
Tie.
What was current state?
Tie. Papa no say. Let me ask. Say any civilian police.
More police. So it is a matter of curbing that friend is saying issue of recruiting party people into our sensitive
institutions. The MPP for you ni. So when you power china, you do the same thing.
Papa.
I don't know me no say ye kasa nye tu ase. Institutions must be left alone to work.
Yes, and I make o catch am being too partisan. And the issue is say ye partisan the enjoy or china be a backfire na ye be say sir obi a partisan grand ke be boy.
Mama kika messages kakra na messa ba ho na ya to aso. Jumade ni din ade Meman enti na ye streaming live on Facebook and you number the can join here live on Facebook. Ya kika on messages kakra. Minister, we see you as a nice show. Keep it up. Clement Wedi as a nice one. Asandi emojis fire but Anastasia and Zikwenu. Hey, chatty. Yeah, that is my chat. More power. Okay, thank you so much. John Aqua. I say watching you from Düsseldorf. Please get your facts well. Okay. Joseph Arta. I say nice one, bro. Keep it up. Gabriel Esie do also keep it up more far Kobe. Joseph Arthur also the far emojis aba na nanampem was NDC with accusations. Minister Sababi was NDC. Was Massa NDC. Hey. And then Grace talks as a comrade Cann, NDC Germany chapter is proud of you. Oh yeah, the colors we are me. Sounds like Greek talks now, baby. You say watching from Stuttgart, Germany. Okay. I'm saying Charles now all catching the comrade, no. So this for terminologies, you know, and I just. Eh?
Yeah. NDC for the issue the term comrade. Yeah.
Comrade, mwa. That's my friend, Oda.
Yeah.
The I'm saying one now all children and yame, Anna.
And I saw we are gonna need. Oh, me also my Ghana we need.
Oh, that is
revelation. Ya papa, mama committee na. Aren't you scared?
No. It's scary, you know. Nipa yen yedi yenjidie ama wo mo say. Omumo ye ho ban no. Ono no bo ho ban no. Ono so wa ni foforo de hwe wo chance say we wo ye NDC ni. Me so me ye MPP ni. And ye ho ade a man ye ma ye hu kra kese ne say the way we run our politics. Yama etan abeka yen politics na ye no. It is obi NDC ni obi MPP ni a ohunu ho say nipa we ni kwa agraza me ben no. That is not fair.
Yes,
Kroma ya we.
Your friend is saying a kwan bi mu faso e ba ben mu no. And then ama generated that kind of tension because a whooper to me now be catch them say my printed diary at the cost of presidential diary at the cost of 10 million. False accusation say who say me ama unia because of opportunity. We are not a quantity surveyor. Now be catch them say my inflating circle. You are courting or you are inciting the public against me. You person me no sere.
Dia Charles.
Maybe some person me no sere. To me share Ghana fo anim. Na wa catch them say me yere na DKM ne dia na ye DKM agigigi amafo sika all because you want power and for that matter you must lie your way out. Onse no na producer Cann me hu no ne oba bi nam ha ni sada oba de kom o obaji misika o wi ode oba ne e kochele ebe ye wode
me menye sad no
say ye wode because ade a wo ye na me ka gu hu fi ebe ye wode nya wo betimi aye no na waka me ba $1 na eye $1 to 420 no beti so akọ $1 to 3 nti wo ba ye na wantumi afa nkotre na odi akoto of na wapa Ghana for cho because am be kotre me ntimi me di akoto of me feli wo ho nti mo fa ncha me so what I say ebiane honest with the people and na mama the honesty of Mahama no na leading no koka say yare no papa no ewie manaka dompe he was being realistic of the situation at the time he was president. So unima, but people said say no, he was being realistic and truly to his words. So because we're facing global economic crunch. So unima. And no, and a man kokasa almost wa kokasa your friend say funu and for that matter untia nurses and training teachers allowance. He was being candid because sa policy now role and chroma time introduce say ma training nurses and training teachers allowances no. And yet say omu ni sika percent ye the more na omo ntumi about it was a matter of wooing people to go into their sector because now you're lacking teachers, now you're lacking nurses. It is your mouse allowance now you are motivated to go into that sector with Juma and the whole because what your mom will be it is Satan na Mahama and make his statement. No, party say right now their policy has lived its usefulness. So let's scrap it. Now you're introducing the loan system so that so be a challenge in terms of sikasemu no what is loan be at the time now you upgrading training colleges from set A to diploma.
Just say topic
and honest with the people, but for the lies peddled by the MPP in 2016, and not any.
I had pa na yen nuanum bia join here Facebook ko search engine hono Wise Radio ye busy Hamburg the northern part of Dutchland the hona ne ye busy ye di enjuma den na ye kaimo so say mo amuwo jumaku ahodo a mudididi especially our brothers and sisters from Ghana mudi jumedi okroma say mudi kofie mo amudi no okroma management kira akwanya ho oba ye chemu miensa no mu na family no na wo afaba eda form kra antibra na wo jumedi bia ne management mehia na monya negotiations kakra bi na ye mo de ne gidigidi ye fama nyame adom ye kasa ni patie ntimigiri ze results obehwe ni mu ai no ntia ma odo ho betaye no obenya sa results no amaniema akọ enkan na yenuanum bia join here osomafo ya obuadi osofo ba bia wo bia mechia wo awie chia papa oni abusuafo ni na owo ahafu hwidiem chazo ni mo ahafu hwidiem ni mo
matidin daba
okay ona osomafo ya obuadi wa bia ma cheze nyame won konkron de ne ye no sanso na mia me nua baako nana adu kofi ze oronso sofo ewo London chaso ni bibi me na vuva me ni omu kokko secondary school no ene kamia zo mu nyina asofo no mu gwan o
se no bebi adele kodu no
because ze nana du so ye sofo ewo London
yeah dey am yasi
me mate baako so London Richard Frimpong ene fa na Kula.
Okay.
Ono so mas no aben pa. Is ono so ye sofo London.
Asofu djuma de
is o mu nyina ye asofo unya asofo
ade ba kwa meso asofo ri na se se omu hu se bibi ekoso wo manga na mu a enya na mo nka se party we
for politics in katomani
na mo nka
no krewu
ba ye nyina ye ni eneka ene amanfo ya so for the complaining about tight akofom ofetri akofom it's as a result of bad policies na ekoso or mining mu no nti ama timfo no enya ska na menya ska de na fanko ba for
okay
bibini omuso
omunkasa okay it's good nadu sofo na nadu u program na no manya flyer ni bi na mahwe nyema ekoso na Abrante bi zo friend Emirate Glen Ghana onzi go high Charles emze wo nipa ni bi no nana do zo was great work keep it up nana yada se na ampomanin David enso ye menu aprakope ono so ye minor kese just a jet one who go da o di hu djuma nyasem kuma kra na well amponsa kwame amponsa ono so menu aprakope kra zo kwa Ashanti regional on the year why ne emze on here excuse me on the Ashanti regional director ewo Kumasi enti kwame baby a obi na minue na we dem fa twam kakra ye wi secondary school no na ye kwaje ma me bi adwuma se ye ansa na ye federal study no na me kwame na kan kasa ye bi modu one day ekọ na ye se abra adwuma no yentimi ntwaso bio ne ma me ne so di ade no ano awie ekọ na ma me ne se adwuma no ya pempa o se ya pempa ye o kan ye ntiase tie de nimzi sika akam ye de ye koje ti ekọ na o se makache mo se ma pempa tie de ntiase ya da ka ma mi ntia ekọ bi asem o kan no ti wande ne ye se pepanyi bi na ya bisa no so because wa pempa asiane say sa adwuma na yantumi anye ti sika no de akam no so ashim ti kwame ene de amse mama o story no ba ko na de hono na je ni boate the message bia ba ma men claim free on afa yen koye next topic so o say one president Akufo-Addo appointed Akufo-Addo as IGP. NDC said he is from Nana Addo's family. Anything good for Ghana is bad for NDC. When President Kufuor's government discovered oil from Ghana, the NDC said it was Ajongo. When the MPP government was building the Jubilee House, NDC said they were turning the Jubilee House into a poultry farm. The Free SHS, they said it is a 419. NDC, never again. Okay, Lucy Apia, and so I joined the show, no, right from United States of America, Connecticut, and so now, on any crew, I friend of Atabeua, on some new precope, almost so abom who are Lucy, the chow new crew, catch a tassem and catch a papa. Na hey, and I almost my PPU. Kwame, okay, Kwame, you need National Youth Authority. Aha, National Youth Authority. Why correction? No, Kwame, me just over here. Yebekasa na. Yahwe niema no so just say yahwe na no dwada ye share what did come fa francophone si sa ku ya nsisi ye sori dwada na ebenada gukwada te ya Gabon so ozuma metu so akogye aban Ali Bongo ma chindi na hye baabi na yire na me hu video bi o social media sika pa jack na nkofo na sesie no I don't know so no mu ya where say ku bi bebo ze dey o yo na bisa say Africa ye fa na ye ko me da se
ebia no se na medin kaka no enyoma esisi a eye sojafo omunya opese ombefa tu etu aban yegu no se esisi na timemfo no eye omo anka ho asema sojafo no enya feel emboldened no mo aye ni omuye because wo hwe civilian government ekwe omo fa so ebu omo man timemfo no ebre okom abject poverty extreme poverty amafo komu a na asefem nti sa soldier for no hu sa na mo are motivated to use gun to overthrow the civilian.
Yeah, and then let me tie almost sorry in
because so we share Africa. I think my dinka can baby and I say platform where to say Africa as a continent, you know, we control almost 70% of natural resources. So share TBA.
Yeah.
We control almost 70%. Now look, if we are seeing cocoa, Ghana, cocoa production, Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire produce 60% of world demand of cocoa. But we don't price cocoa. Ubia oti baby and the price cocoa buy. We can leverage on this cocoa production to price it to suit our interest. But esan say ye penny for omo aye puppets ama western world ninti no be can be at the end of the day no ya ye dua cocoa no ye na ye bre nti won cocoa farmer bia Ghana say be kafra other Bugatti mo pen won cocoa farmer other Benz mo pen
by na dem sazan
cocoa farmer other Bugatti
enye Bugatti but me kro minim papa bia you see Mercedes.
How many cocoa farmers do you know? And how many cocoa farmers are using this Benz Awoka?
Na say enemy na e won be fine.
Who your cocoa producer?
You cocoa.
Do Benz way. What I'm trying to say is by virtue of the quantum of cocoa you produce, ye word ye kamboma ye world leading producer of cocoa no. At least we should get that right to say cocoa near beton say.
That's it.
OPEC, some OPEC.
Yeah.
OPEC, they determine how much they will sell the petrol.
Or the oil, yeah.
What I say. Iti Samuel Manema we are air cost. Civilian government no mo hwe no mo mbu o mine ye na o mo interest na de bia o mo dwe hu nti timemufo no ebre timemfo so bra eka obi biara na sebika fra sojafo yi omo ebusuafo no mo busuafo ni na wo soja mu ntie bi obehwe na soja ebusua baako soja ni baako ebusua baako esi wo no soja ni baako bi na pie free
but don't say
ofia ni nana be ka chere say oh mi ba ene de mo wa ye den ohwe ni a mpenifo no eye na display opulence display of cash wealth then ho kro no banas mi ko ofie mi nana say no ho chere no but me ba ha me hu say no omampeni the birthday chire other appointees almost splashing cash you'll be motivated to use the gun because sikana was splashing the sano for ye na enya wo nko awo dia adentina by virtue of baby a we do nti wa hajaki o mining resources ni sika sami na to your benefit na nkai for the ebre would you be motivated would you be motivated to retaliate on that score?
But my question is
eno na ejeja your friend is saying francophone countries na sia obia sorry we say the civilians cannot promote our interests and for that matter let's come and take over and see how best we can promote the national interests of our people.
But but different alternative new are probably Mbianka mobetimi de asesa niema because the entire mechanism bit zenije the omo sorry omo yeku and he say France for no they should leave. I think say they should have come to the discussion table came you mbeka such that in say be ye juma man came you mbeko kromako and a soldier for sorry treat you no eje aban Niger
okay
and then Ali Bongo die ono so no according to what I have read kroma no echirema even soldier ni kura na o be dia dey zia no say cousin ni Ali Bongo no ejomu feel say a planting Ali Bongo this time in the military uniform than the one who was in suit.
Okay.
The same thing now no mama beto and no inauguration no. E binum so outsider they are aggrieved omura because omo feel say soldier for na ba kraba be worsen situation no than say na civilian government no. It's about time the main problem no has to be tackled. And the corruption and also.
Yes. That's it. Who can say alternative means of solving this issue? Because all say constitution, you know, a more term omudibedi
akunya.
But unfortunately, obedi sa term ne wia. Na wasesa constitution no. Na wasen akobio. Nti akoma akoye situation bi a and that's what knew as to when obe free so. Usha Ghana, ye di ya. Ye dim say President Akufo-Addo will fail. Now so you are him say next year onko bio. So just take it as next year ye nim so onko bio. Now as a constitution, no as a man hotel. How will you feel? Won't you be agreed?
Why not?
Inti eno na akoyi ekoso of francophone countries na Emma soldier for no omo etintam etuo e pam civilian government no because Ali Bongo asemi a wuke so nim so kwa bato enrich ya
nano me mende ya
so we
need
we 60 something
percent yeah
now according to information
that was 26
yes information about it say that election was not anything near free and fair elections.
Rigged.
It was a shambolic elections to the extent say network cry yakati national TV ne radio station yakati nti bibia nkwa boti bibia mba inside. So what I say nti opposition for the feel no this is not an election, this is just bibia boye to say more to ababi na
as a formality be exercise
when elections because what to me ka say oh yeah election external mission obi amba ho no form of communication e koso wo mind mu just say never basa eno na soldier for the trust who say no yen to be yen hwahan masa de we enkoso Sadia we and a share soldier for Kutupa and a Muko too, Ali Bongo, if you so.
It's not a threat to the Anglophone stakes. Akekeka almost so MBA. The said perception said corruption there cause or honor. BBC because security analysts for a lot as started a caution. ECOWAS ne AU say the omun sorry na baby I didn't do no omun sia no because anya sa I say chain tete basa bunwa one day yes be so name bia
yes sir security analyst ne call no is in order because you say asem kese ABC a franka insiso inti sa woti yes who say obi abodri ehia no asensuo esigo de ho so aja say sa nyoman a ebubo bai enye say esomo sori ya na esisi o ehu warning signs esisi but the people failed to voice it out say na ne ye kan wo say ye politics ma ye politics na yemfa endi amanfo ani no mu hu say no ade a esisi no ya nsori ensi a no kwan adachi bi ebedi yenya better say ye beka say we nya politics na ye be yekom na ebesi na ye beka me no we na yeni so I just say sa nyoma wo ka say corruption amanfo asesa sky good dem ne ho kro ne bai enye nde ne sisi yo say nko mo sorry tia ye ekun tia ya like nkrofon omo nye motivated to be stashing monies in their
video bi Ali Bongo no yes the chief of staff
sikanko a obako
the chief of staff na ke
ononko ani ne busuafo ekwakodi ne
African Sebo
resources ni na yo mo dia no omo bre so what I say iti bibi say ekoso a o say omo kabia edubedwem omo sorry mo eni so omo tenase no mo ye nhwehan ma sa nyama we na akoso because o ye nhwehan ma sa nyama we koso I'm sorry to say the coups will come and they we there because these are the reasons anytime on me coup bia no omo ascribe it to the coup. You understand? We share Ghana EBC oba besia who was 60 plus we share embremu kranka we retiree unkwa wo dem sika ehye ho ba obi akotwim $1 million you are unable to identify say obi afa sika esan say endorse nti ye fa bi no we hu say nke ye $1 million ene da ho ena wo ko no mo afa $1 million ke obi hu but esan say endorse no ya twim $1 million nti we hu meanwhile tama ye pre sika wo Ghana yesu say cedi no depreciate at an alarming rate no sa time no ena maame no ka say krono no ekoso between the period of July to October sambre we su na yesu say ye per dollar ma Bank of Ghana enenam street of Accra etichi abochi for omoye friends and black market so what I say not knowing the rare dollar hard currencies no na shaman form pass you see sanyama we what titi sanyama we ya ene dia epiepie fi the bank account mu ne dia OSP mu ko hu ne what titi sanyama we ya ehye soldier for no kutupa so what I say adena wo nko a wo besisa oman sika say wo de webusu afọ kodi na nkafo no mu kodi den na soldier ni ti ho a no ti sa asem we ya na wo pese on be hwe ni no no onsere
but Ghana dey yeserura dey kwa chi ayana sometimes yes say suban
say no ye clearing agent na on share no for the nice form na obi biara the whole corruption asem biara no oni obema imran ne di
pepe chaza mana na do money o
oni imran baby na onye clearing agent clearing agent
onye president onye clearing agent
okay yen sha sia na what is say visa rocketeer issue because of Ghana pious e go see say
Australia there
they go see say
say oyi biadi
why di
oyi national authority sports authority omo chief executive officer no boba oyi na di
no dey microphone ko On not the microphone.
National Sports Authority.
They say on not the
Samre on na ye panyi wo ho nti na na bi yi na di.
Asema me bisa no say on not the microphone ko ya na.
National Sports
Authority. They who report no.
It's not about the report. Oh, cause we clearing agent.
Yes, and I bet you say before state institutions are embramo ho kwai so investigation be of report but I don't know what clear papa no.
Oh.
Yes.
I set a record straight.
They say.
Tie asem si meba. Asem si. Na de be hu Charles. No asore gina. Oh Charles onya hwe munya na mane. And na this are clearing agent na to no so na to no so.
Yes.
But ye nyina nim say bia Charles so di boni.
So
we dey buy.
National Pius asem ya me ke. Tama papa ne clear no a.
One clear. Me use
your records. Or clear no. Okay, and I'm asking you, as a journalist, I'm asking you, besin there, what report be clear Pius ana?
There was a report. A chere bonne. Some go for bobo mudin no.
Yes.
So Pius you was assigned a position.
You are not being fair to the fact. So what I say, you are not being fair to the fact. But see, there is no report on record. Clear say from state institutions, not from Nana.
Eti we nya reporter, e die nyina so ro de yi Bobadi.
Odi yi wa edi.
Boba, former MP de ma esunafo South also.
Oyi
Robert Abwaji Mensa also.
No, you be edi.
No, you be. Sometimes not National Sports Authority. Oh, Charles.
Pius visa rocketeer issue. Alfred Obin to issue.
Alfred Obin say we nyina di. Alfred Obin so nyina di.
Alfred we nyina di. Alfred na no resign here. We yi Alfred edi. We yi Alfred edi. Alfred resign here no contest seat wo.
Bibia nya nwa se kwa ya.
We yi Alfred edi. O yi Alfred edi ayedai.
Alfred o nyina di.
Me see we yi Alfred edi. Check your facts.
We have to check these things.
We yi Alfred edi.
Seriously. We have to check this thing.
Check your fact.
Alfred there. Many of your friend ho because when you pursue also many of your
Alfred na so copies of Rankasa resign here because of your man and their course war.
Just.
Me say we yi Alfred dey. Me na make catch you.
Anyway, we na make kind messages kakra na ye be sama be to aso na ye the NDC lawyers no omo conference no.
That be be come protest no ehun ya.
Okay, Mate.
Protest ehun ya pa.
Hey, Eddie, no me okay, you know be joining live on Facebook. Ampomani David. Mi bilonia ba kope. Na well amponsa kwame. Lucy so ewo Lucy apia oni ni kunu. Atabawu senior. Aha, me guy pa mo Connecticut. Ewo United States. Omuzu tie papa. Lucy you say greetings PY. Okay. And Lucy Nevi also keep it up. Samsona Amponsan Patricia. Sister Pat and sweet yeah papa. Enye asem kumakra. Okay, these are many more and I join here live on the show. Emma yete Bremo 15 after 19 the Central European time. Yeguso yada so tinkunya so a yede Meman enti dwumadie na brɛw obetumi a share page no de amaye obaso a na obomodin a o join here live and afi wo so a share page no obi so etumi a join here na ono so de ne de aba de abeka ho Charles da so tinkunya so de ma the National Democratic Congress sans so na midin de Alfred Meman enti dwumadie na yede brɛmu Charles kakra bi on the protest na afi you find this for since somebody told you over the weekend there were akoso moy entwaso.
Okay, me da see. Eye protest ya ebe koso ya to the Occupy Bank of Ghana no. Then enam so man bae o say ye hwe nia enam so mas si abe ho abehia say ye be ye protest etisa. Bank of Ghana eye edwumaku a emra ene te se edwumaku no nti ne edwuma biara a odi biara no e wo se odi emra so nti emra ahodo miensa ena Bank of Ghana edidi dwuma eye the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana as well as the Bank of Ghana Act and the Financial Management Act and also omodidi juma na somewhere July or July more and omode financial statements ebeto abonten na saa financial statement omode beto abonten no emra na show mo say omon fa saa financial statement no emra every year bia say wo de wo financial statement eba na omode saa financial statement ne ba na ehun say no nyoma bi akoso o Bank of Ghana nyoma etia emra na ebo Bank of Ghana ho ban no nti e say ye twerɛ krataa anase NDC for ho press conference na ma Ghana for hu nia ekoso o Bank of Ghana sa financial statement in Bank of Ghana estate say equity ne friend no omo a ejuma ko ni omo de ska omo de shem ejuma no mu na brofo ye friend equity no omo wo negative 55 billion Ghana cedis equity ena omo ekaso a aban no e Bank of Ghana no omo ahyibi egu na obeshi oman Ghana skegu sana brofum ye friend right off no obeye bibi sana o say wo ko parliament na wo ko siki approval ansana wetumi aye bibi sa Bank of Ghana anye nya emra ne kire se omo ye no omo ko so ehye eye sika no efa eguye ebio Bank of Ghana emra ne kire se aban no ko ahuyehiem na se wo Bank of Ghana o pese wo ma no busia na ode so nasen na oye ye friend say or to me survive near okum na e was say one man abroso one man 5% of the previous revenue inti say wunya previous revenue 100 billion o calculate 5% na wo de abo aban ne busia na no crampo wo de bond busia short term instrument into within 3 months no or say aban no esa betua sa sika no ema Bank of Ghana na emrana so aso kire say wo Bank of Ghana o ma aban no sika na se do 5% na e wo say wo tro krata koma parliament e ka kire say oh parliament sa 5% na wo se me fa mbo aban emrana se me fa mbo aban busia no me de abo ma na edu nti what is the way forward the Bank of Ghana governor no anye sa adewe ode ne pe etwa sika anase ma aban no sika ebro sa 5% on 2 consecutive times 2021 and 2022 sika o print ma aban nko aye almost 80 billion Ghana cedis ekire se abro sika nko se ode ma aban no abro kra 2 wo hwe Bank of Ghana Act na o se ahokyere ba oman ni mu se covid ba yi na se 5% no enso aban na e wo se wo governor of Bank of Ghana wo ne finance minister any controller and accountant general Musa Nkrofo miensen munhia na mun decide on a new ceiling say okay sisi 5% na enso yan nti ye kwa bi 10% and as 15% na mun fa saa ceiling no enkoma parliament na parliament pass by way of resolution and sana what to me a cd sa amount no wo Bank of Ghana government wan ye ne saa nti wan ye ne saa no na yete say wo di enida ho bone etietia emra na ya hihye say ye de be regulate your conduct as a man no wo tietia so with impunity nti say wo yes na then you are not fit for purpose nti say wo free ekunwa no so na ye di obi a oye fit for purpose embetene ekunwa no so no hwe na onfa emra endi djuma e wo Bank of Ghana ho ebia ni ye keka say kuku ekokoso wo West Africa countries no. These are some of the things say wo Bank of Ghana ye you say fa emra ye de ti bank no fa ye adwuma na mre wo man mu fa ye adwuma no wo de wo pe e na wo de ye dia wo pe wo Bank of Ghana ho eno enene ebegya Bank of Ghana in this current state say ya boka 60 billion and over. Sa 60 billion and over 60 billion ka ya boy. IMF de na ye pe no 3 billion no. Times 2. Inti say snacks na ye tutu ye nyoma year. Na ye the common sense ye nyoma wo man mu a sa IMF we na nka ye nko. So what I say inti sanya Bank of Ghana aye hwehan and dimra so amfamra anye dwuma man ne Bank of Ghana akosa atibia we mu no nyewu se no papa no so koso tena ekunwa no so a enya de a ebeboa man Ghana nti also osifom na yepe obi a se bikafra ode emra be ye dwuma na wahwe na nyoma ekoso wo Bank of Ghana watutu ni ye na bibia aye pepepe emra no nim se ebiri beba ahokyere beba inti no oye mra no ode saa caveat ni to wo say in event say bibi ahokyere besi anase bibi saa besi no force majeure bi beba no na 5% enso aban no saa perform me say mabom de omuhia no mfa limit mra no anticipate say omo anya ne saa na say omu allow only the 5% to stay na say bi ahokyere ba one trade here the consequences no enko ye papa nti no body caveat to say in the case of emergency no they should do this, but this current Bank of Ghana and the finance minister failed to adhere to this mra yedi on mine no. So I just say nti why we no now you see wama on mine no Bank of Ghana go jira this current state of affairs no minority no ni say enye ade a so mo jai Governor Addison manetena ho a obeboa ma Bank of Ghana na say o man
Wednesday the High Court the ruling no ebeba na
sa ruling no mo the court ni na no is just one of the ways that I'm meeting catch no one of the ways to prevent the minority from protesting. Look, the main issue of raising in their affidavit has to do with coups at air course of West African countries. We are privileged to read a friend say I'm affidavit now. Come raise any cogent friend say statement there. All what they are saying say a security zone. Now
that's how you say security zone.
Deflated me back hold on. Deflated that argument say where security zone.
So almost say and as a wound and
that's how 1 year security zone. Now the city house now police for the permitting almost on one and Bank of Ghana one. Hold on, and Bank of Ghana one. What's it
1 year security
zone? Now I'm not finding now one security zone now. A security zone now. I'm
not finding out what is different from so big demonstration.
Oh, they be demonstration call. They be demonstration for High Street at Amos High Street. We demonstration for they be a more demonstration for they be a Supreme Court. One law school around. AMA
where security zone. Obi demonstration the for a different than say omu court direct to the Bank of Ghana koye picketing.
That's picketing. That is why the police is there to protect life and properties. So what I say, and Mbranso say demonstrators no misconduct the leaders of the demonstration are going to be held accountable. So the leaders will not sit down for your friend is the demonstrators to misconduct themselves.
Anyway, so it is in court on Wednesday.
Yes, Argentina wouldn't say if they were acting in good faith. Argentina wouldn't say demonstration 5th of September. Or filing application. Now because we move on 4th of September. That clearly shows you are not demonstrating good faith because prior to this application of filing. The leaders in Asia say by virtue of ABC they should change their route and proposing a different route they included city house which city house building and also is part of the Bank of Ghana property security zone all right alternative route the way and I will watch your letter what your letter about the way you issue statement. Now what's within in your statement, what's that change your friend is saying the route at the blind side of the leaders of the demonstrators. So I just say demonstration of what changing the route at their blind side. Inti omuso who statement in the public domain or say be out no crampo no. I say my match through the original route no. You win our proposal here.
I say your a committee aduasa.
This shows they are just acting in bad faith. They are not
do the your final so now begin say Wednesday verdict about out we are in our next meeting or yebehwe na yaka ho nsem pii e de afi ho dwumaje ni din e de Meman enti Ghana enti na yasi akonwa ya egya ya dwendwen kwan a nyina yebetimi afa so no man no afane ntoma pa de efra nana ajenim boaten the former programs manager edema prekese radio nana babia wo anwumre bia mechiao papa se samre wagin konya na wa join the show no comment no so mehu na ye bedini na ho djuma fefe de amount former programs manager nana ajenim boaten na obia I salute you yadamase sanso na osofo oware minister ni dino na yini kefako ya kefako sofo oware bebia obia ene ebo no nsia pepe no nsia kra bo no nsia bo kefako ejumadi no o ma hyase wo zoom eso nti wudi ko zoom wo kwa no asache kefako mu gusu chase mpaye ni gidigidi ahenya senkuma kra nyamema enya fa ahodie efri kefako ma enya asenkuma so for worry bebia obia ma mintonka na efie nkomo pii honom na yendi once again misisu dua se management of Wise Radio ebie na apono se dwumako bia waye krado pesa oni efa ayonko edontomo boy dia no ya ready da form kra na nyamiadom ye kasa edom so tie edie na ze ye be kasa ama odwumadie no so sakraye atumi abem da bia meka uso kania na de hye yiase a empase a enhyiren amanipa hu se ne kania na ho oden esi etie defa na momu di dwuman na wabomodea bie watabam nipa hu ade a ekuta wa wo so pese ode kire wiase na sa ne be ya eye radio ya na radio no enye babia na ye omu kasa nipa tie o ebinu mo ho a sebi omodi kan ye omu fi dada nti nipa kura omu ka jese abufu kura no mu di hye nipa omu hye nipa bi no abufu but Wise de adabraka mranti a sebi omu di efie ha kwani abai di dwuma wa ha no sebi onhote omu bu omu ho omu gina nipa mu kasa hu ze yes Meman ni gina ho kasa yi omu mpo obi sempo ataku bi nyese ye genia de awasa ye srem dabi no kore omu afa wakasa ane dabi tibibi kutawa fabra na yenya hu dede nipa hu nia wo ye da fom kra wo de je wo ton bia dwabia wo di bia se nye dwa krom ha mrasi ano kwan a wo de fabra e be hu dede manipa ton kana wa bo hu sakraya ebeba wo wudwa wudinim yedamase ye trojumadi no so na over the weekend NDC for aloya for ekoshia wo akosomo e wo Eastern region na aloya for woku nim no mu hia na omukosua ade sa do mu kan omuzo mukosua ade na omudia bebo NDC ko no na theme na eda o meeting ze winning 2024 omo say winning 2024 that is 2024 no cheze election yebekom next year in December no omo eje akonya no lawyers na omo to unsa former EC boss Ura Ferijan okoye nasem okasa nsem famienu okasa ho na de tom akoma so na mgidi eze da bonti obi e ka ho asem the Inter-Party Advisory Committee ewo EC ho IPAC any NDC for after 2020 election no omuso mo yomo afrim ye for IPAC meeting na omo enko Dr. Ferijan e kire say afi bia no yisi eye nhyehyeye de abato ho emra ebi beka ho yi bifrem but se okas wa yi ho afri IPAC na IPAC no so na ekofa election ho nyina nkomo nsesa ye bia wo se bia ho ne ekoye no ti za okas wo nkwa ekwan bi su no na ze wa na wo ye ho abo nti obesre se sa meeting no kwa wie a lawyers yi ene ndisi fo mpanyifo nkaza na IPAC na omo free meeting na omo enko no wie ye no ena the former president of Ghana John Dramani Mahama eso fro pulpit can say fro the podium na ono so koya o say ye judicial system na wo Ghana no President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo abese no ye dikan ye tosu mienu o se Nana Addo appointing nipa bebre abroso edomako kugu the Supreme Court of Ghana na omana Nado appointing o the tosu miensa esa ye nkofo a he was very emphatic and specific say omu ye MPP for enunti nyame ya adom na say NDC super power Supreme Court on home baby omu ti yase for bench na se nyame ya adom ma NDC for super power ono so be bomodin se ana obehwe se alayafo omugu nanim yi omo so dodo na be join the bar na omaboa ama NDC so timi afan it ma pefra na just
yo me das
so what it is answer
my main correct statement be kakra you are going to create the impression say okasa omoba the call was Nanado
na obuba mum power
abetre
me dabi yima no mum power
ye power
enti mum power na you see how nipa obeda appointees ango for
asama okay now because let me correct an erroneous impression I will be creating or say NDC lawyers now on your mokasa they should be ready to take appointment to join the bench and for that matter they should not be only enticed to the private practice now because some of them no private practice no emunya skakras
na ahono muko as which people
as NDC so the call
enye the people for ye set sa anu so ba betu so ka
the call was NDC lawyers now on your mokasa they should be prepared to join the bench. Wangasa me ba be appointing my bench.
Chas.
You know,
listen.
Me ba. Contest. So what I say, get prepared to be called onto the bench. It's different from I'm going to call you onto the bench.
Who calls? Who appoints? Who appoints?
It is the president who appoints.
It's upper power or power. One
if I appoint you and you are not interested, will you go? I'm asking a question.
It comes to the same point to say.
No. The person ought to be motivated, be prepared to.
Now your motivation was starting the moment.
I see. Be prepared to accept an appointment to the bench.
Who appoint? Who appoint?
He did not say I'm going to appoint you.
No, who appoint? No, the question is who appoint?
Nanado can appoint them.
Who appoint?
Anybody can appoint them. You are taking your own stance. No, the issue is
Charles, we are educated. The point is that who appoints?
The president appoints.
Good. It is a Mahama president. Now, okay, they should be ready.
Yes.
Sir, almost a more that appointment to go to the bench or wherever. The private legal, you know,
as I'm saying, unless maybe you have your own
what me?
Yes, what from so that's a would say Papa no kasa objectively who say he was encouraging. Do you know, let me tell you a practical area. Do you know, to get people to go to the bench issue who him say, and then they are irrespective of who is in power to get people say ubenya lawyers by virtue of their running canon from high court 10 years, appeal court 13 years, Supreme Court 15 years. When you say they say ubenya lawyers on the call. Do you know, by virtue of ubenya lawyers ebe ko bench and granted of go create friend is career magistrate so some lawyers were not ready to go there.
But don't
creative career. No, let me. Yes, he was urging the lawyers now. Wish you inclined to NDC. No, he was calling on them to be your friend is saying patriotic enough to accept appointment to the bench.
Yeah.
So what I say.
Yeah. Let's have the
opportunity.
Let's
now what private practice.
No, let's have this scenario. Let's have this scenario. Say, you wa hey Kofi nie minister nie wonie na mabetra manim. Ke adwuma na mo ye no. Ni adwuma na ye mienu ye no. Se nyame ya adoma. Sa kwanya ne ba. Me kasa mon komanim a monko. Me sorry keke ma be kasa ade no. I will come before you.
Okase min komanim. Okase min komanim. You are motivating me say chance na ba I should accept it. That doesn't mean say wo na wo be mama komanim. E be tu aba obi foforo kwa na mama komanim.
In this case, President Mahama Ekasano, he was very emphatic.
Say
Akufo-Addo, listen. Also President Akufo-Addo, meba.
Put Akufo-Addo, President Akufo-Addo issue aside. The issue is
I didn't tell me finance.
No, Fatunche, you are dealing with the man, the speaker. Or Obiena look as a main JM and as a John Dramani Mahama, be the president and may appoint him to the Supreme Court. When I hear
this for Frank Bearer.
Mahama.
And what is he seeking for?
He's seeking for political power.
Good. As a president, is that not it?
Yes.
It is who appoints?
The president appoints.
Good. It is a sunny pan bejo who catch us
out of contest. Said America, maybe you have your own decision.
Decision here.
You just want to bring the man in the picture to pay to incite him against the public. Say, like I said, your friend is saying, obey a president or no. If you listen to the audio and I say some kind of who would hear with objective mind he was rather employing on the NDC lawyers no way she say omunya appointment to the bench and they should accept it. And for that matter,
the question
Nanado has appointed NDMPP lawyers onto the Supreme Court bench, the Appeal Court bench, and the High Court bench. So what I say, it is supposed to munya akonya say munko bench and mun accept it. That was the call.
Just my question is
look. Do you know say some lawyers are even making it more than the judges?
Sure, I know.
So by virtue of that, most experienced lawyers and good lawyers do not want to accept appointment onto the bench.
Just my point is
on them to what? Take the appointment. Who can say easy say ubenya obi so on Supreme Court.
My point is President Mahama, couldn't he have presented this kind of statement in a different way? William,
how?
Or you emphatic say Akufo-Addo are appointing more.
Yes.
Is it
true or false?
President Biabo appointed.
It is not true.
President Biabo,
one kasa also appointing more. You stress on the word more.
Okay.
True or false?
Supreme Court says here.
True or false?
Mama,
Ahina Nanado. Sorry, Ahina Rollins appointed here.
Supreme Court was here, you know. Rollins go for appointment. I can't depend you know.
Why?
Doche on
Doche or retire. You don't even know.
No.
Doche
Doche retire. Good. Then I can't nipa back also.
Why?
There's a 13 the whole Supreme Court. Maybe I'll do that research for you.
Yes, do it.
Rollins dear back also.
Why?
Measure Shama on your
body no right there from them. So who to be body in the from.
Ataman sa appoint TV. John Mama crab appoint TV. Kufo e dia wo so.
Bodo. You kase kufo dia.
Tete Mr. Marishama. Kufo dia wo so. Akufo enso dia president bi obabi appoint TV.
I'm not saying say president because I constitutional.
Anye mama kan say Akufo da ba appoint bebrebe.
A constitutional imperative.
Good.
President bi aba.
Good. Enti
but the issue is and yet say we be appoint friend say every Jewu was a one or one
Eric why
Jewu voter region Supreme Court judge somebody who stood for a parliamentary elections or voter region or a Supreme Court judge who is Yodi Kulendi. That's how I the man was making a call to the effect that Nana do better Kuyano were appointing your friend is an NPP known activists onto the bench. So that's here. And for that matter, it is possible, sir, they may evade accountability. Into so FDC lawyers, any to join the bench, they should go to balance the situation. That was the call. He never said, sir, me, John Dramani Mahama, me better so I will appoint NDC lawyers to go onto the bench so that they will go and balance the situation. No, that is not the case. Or see, Samunya Kwenya na join the bench. That was the call. So men throw out into the public domain say he was saying so no Baba appointee. Your friend is saying. So are you saying say so no one be president? No NDC lawyer can join the bench. Is that what you are insinuating? That is not the case. Corner or make here no there. It is or it was in the right direction. NDC lawyers or lawyers associated with the NDC should consider accepting appointment onto the Supreme Court bench, onto the Appeal Court bench, and the High Court bench. Even they should think about joining the Circuit Court and the District Court. Nina account na Emma justice delivery system no. Very robust because akanina now munya lawyers professional ones and joining your friends and the district court no and omu create career magistrate inti no omu fawa no mo training uni law background and as we a teacher we a pastor they omu fawa no mo training no wa be your friend say career magistrate na yamao district court back na wada no na wa hwe na atentene ni akoso ewo oman mu sana na issue neti kopim se ene ya isi a amanfo bibiri eko law school ama lawyers ebuso no mo ye your friend say amanfo aye readily available to go onto the district court and the
all right tie meba na ohwehwe we no Jolly John Rollins way back 1993 or appointee AKB Ampere 93 Rollins no appointee EDK Ejabin or appointee Francis Pemba or appointee George Kisley Aqua Sofa Akufu Isaac K Amu William Atukuba John Debra Sapon appointee Joshua Ofori Boatin or appointee Theodore Adoche and or appointee George Lamptey and Kwame Afre. Okay, nay, Kwame Afre was appointed by John Ajekum Kufuor. Supreme Court. John Ajekum Kufuor.
Rollins appointed to do say
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And President Kufuor appointed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. For within 8-year tenure. Jonathan Mills, I appointed Vida Akutubamfo.
Rollins appointed 11.
Yeah, Rollins appointed 11.
And Kufu appointed 17.
And Atamils, and so I appointed Victor Vida Akutubamfo.
Yeah.
Appointed Benjamin Yati. Appointed Nasiru Gagbaje. Also appointed Miensa. That was 2009 up to 2009. But on the crown, we cannot give Zambia. The time now. The time now.
Mahama so appointed.
Now, John Dramani Mahama so appointed. Nipa 4. Joseph Akamba. Anthony Bene. And Yaw Apeu. And appointed Gabriel Pama. Which is Nipa 4. Nana Ado Dankwa Akofo Ado. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18. Okay, is your appointed 18?
So I rest my case.
But 18, no. 18, no.
Somebody appointed 4, and will be appointed 18.
But we should be 10 in office.
No,
I go for 8 good years.
Who can 8 years? Who can John Evans Atamos and your friend say Mahama de Boye 8 years. Yeah, within that period, we appointed say.
Now 8 years and Kamama was a pack when you be wide.
Me see, make Mahama, me see Mahama, John Mills and Mahama. Yeah, 8 years.
Just
that was the ticket. And yeah, 8 years.
Make us empty. I mean, Bibi to a test and I'm a kind.
Canna with you for tea.
The attraction is a Akufado at the time or resuming office now. Not there were almost about 5 of the judges are. More time as from most retirement.
Yeah.
And he said, I ban a man in the space to appoint more. What I say? A TP crab communal. Name be a Mahama, any Evans, former presidency. And be a regime knows how 1 year, a 4 year tenure on me. And be a become no more bench. There's no more time. One can argue from that line.
Yes,
it's not about say. It's not me back.
No. Let me tell you something. When you argue from that angle, you are flawed. In a sense, someone him say, Supreme Court bench, there is no ceiling.
I've been told by a lawyer says ceiling or
ceiling why?
Yeah, or Nick was a bro 18. Nick was a bro 18.
Macro.
What's it?
Macro.
Lawyer. Wa mama mrano, but me bisa.
There is no ceiling. I'm telling you, there is no ceiling. And what judges are bet me appoint to Supreme Court. There's already from 94 going now, article 94 going now. Or say who should quorum now more the year Supreme Court now you a single judge quorum minimum 5, 7, 9.
Yeah.
So that's here. Yeah. So this has been the guiding principle. So that's here.
On a case.
Yeah. So you want to be near your friend is saying less than 9 by virtue of sitting on the case. You want to be near less than 9.
Yeah.
But you can have more than 9. Into more than 9, no. And what now say who as a leader now who appointing with discretion who exercising with some sort of common sense. Now who appointing the appreciable. Ben can say because of any limiting who hear the open. Mahama and JM could have also appointed as many as they want, but they did that based on your friend is saying common sense because at the end of the day you pay them. Who pay almost who be charge their payment and salary.
Is it 13 anywhere in office?
13 in office. Adentina won't say on this.
Say be calls and I make us a big call, maybe Jim for time.
It is here, or in another appointed 18. Sa 18, we see a big call pension, in account 13, meaning 5 call. He is not bound to replace the 5 because the current number serves what the law says. So he is not bound to add more. Okay? 13 or about 4. So he is not bound. But by virtue of his or was appointed on Random Crawford, I will not be surprised say or Chinabe or no as appointed in Crawford or bench. Very well. He is only interested in appointing his people. So what the American say that was the premise. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Okoli said, in the event that you people get the opportunity to be called to the bench, accept it in the sense that CCR on the Supreme Court bench, the Court of Appeal bench, any other benches, Ohuni said is staffed with MPP sympathizers. But for that matter, the possibility, say, political case, these sympathizers for any man, they may be influenced by way of political inclination to not to apply the laws, no say also apply no. And nti e na oka say musu munya akonya monko e mamundi private practice nko echi musu monko tra bench obi so that if bibi saba you can ensure a balance na accountability aba at the end of the day. That was the call. The call was not to the effect say make John Dramani Mahama say we better kunya so be baba appoint him one bench. So
the spectacles there shall no.
Spectacles. No, that is why I'm saying say unless maybe what for one dream. So what for one dream that na say utie papa no objectively. From the angle of where the contest now or making the call now, you realize that you are just encouraging them to accept appointment. It could be said Nanado Bet appointed NDC lawyers to the bench, but what if nipa dey appointed or decline offer na?
Me point is say me point is say yeti hey. You din komo say nyema entwa yie. Kasa efrefrija edeba. Kasa ento asumu yie no. Ye behwe ne yamana ayi. My suggestion is I'm not thinking for the former president, but maybe he could have come in a way by saying
how? What way?
By way say, oh, MBA number no abroso ntie ba e beteso.
Number ben abroso.
The rate at which our MBA president George so they are appointed judges no.
The rate is different from the numbers.
Ye beteso. And I ye be man cut off point be say it do sa number we are yentimi appointed you. You know,
unless you change the constitution.
Good. So it's a reform ye be ania not ya yes had no. But baby of fire no the tangent no fire no.
Tangent ben.
Anyway, your time lost meaning.
So no, tangent ben a woka wasem. He was just making a call. Oh, Mr. Cann. After your first minister, they be a console nechi, and that's what computer nechi. Nti emema de bi ono no hu computer mu ebesin nti se osu nya akwanya kwatra computer nechi me ka twa na be kwatra computer nechi ana se me kasa se bu chirewa am I suggesting say me do kwatra computer
nyansa me kan say
no kwatra me
nyansa ko ya watumi fo se mbia ma adwin ni ho ama ma adwin ko hoye
wo kwa me so sa ha kwatra computer nechi na osu ya computer ne bi I don't just me the whole control.
No, I want to watch it. So we have a channel.
Director say control. I don't just say me the whole computer.
Okay, all too soon. Our time is up. Yeah. But make clear messages in front now. Remember, so finally now. Yes, sorry. Senior. Nyambwa china. Senior, kwasi watch boating. One of our senior most, started Young Life, you write Mranti Bremuno, Mona Naya Shaw Musion. Senior, maybe I will be a new me papa. Nana, because was go high and keep up the good work, bro. I want for a do amiyaw. Mr. Host, whose side are you on? Aren't you supposed to stay neutral? I'm neutral.
Oh.
Nana Ampim. The purpose of Mahama was to promise them, to prepare them for appointment when he assumes office. Nana Ajenim Boateng. Kennedy Ejapon is not a presidential material because he is very quick-tempered. Hey, Nana Kennedy. Anyway, yeah, brasso say, yeah, sorry, nah, Jimedia Hodwa can also it me Jazzy.
Your friend is say, Mary, winding up on the American says, meeting ya NDC lawyers, Ekushia, Dr. Farajano, PRC, call now Dr. Demomono, it is in the right direction, but unfortunately, yes, sir, ye witty now one Casahua, ye witty bonnet. Doctor, onona preso na mukofa IPAC ebaye. Say IPAC, yesi nyansa eni obaku 40. Nti omuko share, omo ye say okay. IPAC yihye enyamra. Nti ye share ni ato adwen na ye hu ekwan papa ye be fa so a ye de beto aba basa ebia anase mentim ho ase bia ebeba. Nti IPAC was a sort of venue and I say forum ma yede to adwen na yede sisa ya batu mu and I say yede shemukna na Jane baye ono no waye ne say IPAC
chas na music ya ona ya ko
ono no baye no IPAC
ene sita ma won to papa
waye ne say information sharing rather than joining to come to a conclusion on why is information sharing. I said, oh, be funny say, Brandon to I do not be gonna say, I say ABC did a mafanti and give you a trabeco. So, what doctor said was right, and yes, you say, who to
a crap for no tomorrow.
It is a or catcher, Sana, Yatina Supim, on catcher James say, I pack more than into information sharing, but on into dialogue a platform I
okay.
Very well. Baby Biara His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Obiano Michiano now me can't to us say 2025 January 7th I'm young Kwamaya na Bekofi about what we say ye kunwa na ye hwe na o my Ghana be
constituency be na we free
English am from
so we be na tisusi
am na sit in ye beji say
obobo han
for about one na say
na the me chese sit no da bi e wo won say o pese obekwa fight for
oh sisi am there me taking that decision there but I am only interested in NDC
coming to power
that seat and John Dramani Mahama.
Times are kicks now. Watching you cry. Yes, since I will position at home.
It only depends on your kind of training. Let the mouse. So we will be able to bread. Yeah.
Chase. Do.
So I say, but you should go into politics with the mindset say you are going to serve, not to be served. So I say, look,
the
people are suffering.
And so Obaya, it's not the VAT.
And I make a say,
I don't know about several fire share. The Bias Hanamoka, the Bias Hanamoka.
Maybe so. We Akufuado Eton Chenga. Why you know what to say? What high luxurious jet? President Abba, why you
know what you're doing?
Hey, anybody so we are corrupt. No matter baby, I saw them come.
Okay, yeah, the most yeah, sorry enough. I have boy eating, Bonidin.
Oba,
Akosia Afumwa. Oh, hamburger.
Your hamburger.
So about with you.
Otipa.
Can be fun hoka crack ho one crack. Ma be 1 minute for one.
Why your friend say why a bias? Oh, where's why a bias?
Okay.
Who person who pitch John Dramani Mahama?
Oh, politics now we dey tell them fight may you free na me so ho one na later. Okay. Yeah, that was it. Samunya Brena Mutie. Ya brasso sauce, sorry. Name adoma Christo the chair. Na watch for Satria, a Jwada enumere bra abonunsia. Central European time a copy brown on Chebebo. Never sign more the Chevio na ya de Meman Tijumedi de Aba. Ote Charles and Cann, he came to represent the National Democratic Congress within the Alfred Cann. Thank you so much for being part of the show. Your producer, Brantia, your friend, minister, we see. Obono modern P. Drew Weekender, if ye, Shishaye, Nere, or the Fao, Dijan, or Yadi. Brantia Kufinzo so betai, chile. Obo Jumabasa. Anastasia Anzikwenu. I'm a dolphin. Set us. Michelle, baby, will be a Mereba. Also, Cann, all the way. You guys are doing well. All these 2 messages are from Anzi, Anastasia Queen. My chat. Good evening to you. Good evening to everyone. God willing, next week on Monday, just be our guest. We'll bring you the best of political issues.